Hello, as I told you, the board is on the floor, so I'm going to be working this way, and I hope this video helps you a lot. Okay, I'm going to start. So, in the morning, we were talking about two different tenses. We have simple present versus present continuous. Okay, so I'm going to write one example of a sentence for the simple present. And I'm going to do it this side. Okay? So let's say, what do I normally do? Okay. Claudia teaches English. Why? Because I'm an English teacher, right? Okay. Then what am I doing right now? Right now, Claudia is writing on one board or on a board. Okay, so as we mentioned before, this is called the simple present. And this is called the present continuous or progressive. Someone called it like that, and it's okay. Present continuous. Okay, the word continuous. Wait, sorry, I wrote it wrong. Says it all. It is continuing. So right now, Claudia is writing. Right now. We can change Claudia for a she, right? Also in here, we can change Claudia for she. Now, in this part, it says teaches. Why? Because I am an English teacher. So that means every time I teach a class, it's an English class. Yes? I am an English teacher. That means I cannot teach French. Number one, I don't know French. Number two, I don't think I will learn French like in less than a year and then I can teach. So I'm an English teacher, so always I have to teach what subject? English. Okay, so if you look at this, which is the verb, I added es. We already said that the rule for the simple present with the third person, and the third person includes he, she, and it. The rule is that the verb in simple present goes with an S, like here, teaches. But what if instead of Claudia, it said they teach English? Why am I missing the ES? Because this is not a third person. Okay? Now in this case, remember, we have already seen that too. But remember that it depends. If we use I, it is I am. Then we have you, we, they, are, And then we have he, she, it. And this one use is. So far, this is already something that we must know because we have worked with this before. Let me take something to erase. And I'm only going to erase this part, okay? I'm sorry, this is a mess. It's very, very dirty. Okay, I'm going to erase English teacher. And I'm going to erase the rule of the third person. As I told you, this is a review. We already know that. Okay, then let's go to the form. We usually do that. We use a form. Damian, get out of here. You too. And it's very simple. Hey, no, move. We start with what? With subject, right? Please move. Sorry. We start with a subject, which is Claudia, or it could be I, you, he, she, it, we, they. So we start with a subject, then we have the verb in present simple, or simple present, sorry, simple present. And then we have the complement. In this case, again, we start with a subject, then with check. To make the whole present progressive, we need the verb be in simple present. Plus a verb with ing plus the complement. Now, we already said, but I'm going to repeat it. This could be am, is, or are. It depends, right? And in this case, I'm going to repeat it because I already said it again. I'm sorry, I already said it, but it's okay if we repeat it. After the verb, this one, if it has he, she, or it, the verb needs an S. Before or earlier in the morning, we mentioned that we use them for different purposes. Basically, this one is used for habits, routines, and this one is used for actions, happening, right now. That it's continuous. Okay, so basically the difference is once it's something that we normally do, it's not something that it had to happen right now. No, it's a habit or a routine that we have, and or it's a permanent situation. For example, me teaching in English. Why? Because I'm an English teacher. It has to be a personal, like a permanent situation. But the present continuous is something that is going on in that moment. And or are temporary situations. For example, I gave you in the morning the example that Jurado is working in his office, but it's 2:17 p.m. Probably he's not there anymore. And Claudia is writing, sorry, it's on a board. I made a terrible mistake here. I'm so sorry. But now I'm not writing on the board, so it was a temporary situation that I had to do. And I'm going to like give you the whole view of this, and I'm going to move it a little so that you can watch it better. I'm sorry about the cat walking by. Okay. I told you I was going to give you like more sentences to work with, but first I want you to try the two that I already gave you. Work with them, check them, and then next class, which is, I think it's tomorrow on Teams, we can check the homework, which is those two sentences, and then we can work on two new ones. I hope this video makes it clearer for you. If not, please let me know and I'll just record another one. Okay? Thank you very much. I'm so sorry about the cats, the dog, and all the mess in here. And I'm so sorry for being on the floor, but I haven't had space to hang up a decent, properly board. Thank you guys. See you.